Alright, what's going on, everyone? Today we are going to be talking about why we are going to be seeing an issue in the banking sector. So, before we begin, I just wanted to shout out that I do provide career services, especially in these difficult times. Resume reviews, cover letters, interviews, LinkedIn optimizations, all in the link in the description below. So make sure you guys check those out. So if you guys recall back in 2020, we had basically trillions of dollars just printed out for various needs, stimulus packages, infrastructure, whatever, uh, that basically just put a lot of dollars into circulation, and this happened in about 2020. So as a result, monetary policy started shifting on, beginning like 2021, 2022. We saw interest rate increases, and this is because we saw high inflation. We saw high inflation as a function of more dollars being printed, and those dollars being you know, the value of those dollars are basically lowering. So we're seeing high inflation, and we're seeing high interest rates to combat inflation, which is what they've been doing. And it looks like I haven't really been taking a look at what the exact numbers are, but it looks like these inflation numbers are actually going down, so to speak, but relatively still high. So something to keep in consideration there. But anyway, I just wanted to be talking about a slowdown in deal making activity. So this was because companies aren't making acquisitions in this type of rough economic environment. Companies, we're seeing layoffs as a result of these interest rate increases. So these interest rate increases will make it so that it'll be hard for companies to finance their certain business operations. So as a result of that, companies are, they're seeing, they're putting pressure on executives, and then those executives are putting pressure on leadership teams, and those leadership teams are now starting to cut back into costs. And you're going to be hearing about this, you're going to be seeing this. A lot of this stuff is already going on. So just shifting over into why the banking sector is going to be taking hits. I mean, we haven't been seeing a lot of deal making activity. We haven't been seeing company acquisitions. We haven't been seeing just a lot of financial activity overall. So as a result, we had companies like Barclays or Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, all laying people off, a significant amount, especially in the thousands. So finance industry is not really doing hot. Banking not really doing hot. So lately, it's just all been a bunch of tech layoffs because it appears that tech was pretty overstaffed and overhired, and a lot of tech employees are overpaid based on what they do. So, which is fine if those employees are actually bringing in the revenue. But if I was a tech employee, I'd be pretty scared, especially if I wasn't performing. Especially, my position wouldn't really be bringing money in. So why would the company really keep me? So. But anyway, we are seeing a slowdown in deal activity. I think if you look up bonuses in Wall Street, those might be down. I mean, why would you get a bonus if we're seeing a reduction in deal making activity, or we're seeing less work? So basically, what you just need to do is you need to make sure that you're in a position to where you're solid. No matter in what line of industry you're in. Um, the big wave of layoffs started happening in tech companies. So I think what we recently just saw, like Lyft, and this morning Disney. So tech and other industries too. So entertainment. So it just really goes to show you that none of us are really safe at this point in time, and that you should be doing everything that you can to make sure that you know you're padded, you're safe. So make sure you're a high performer, make sure you have a solid resume, make sure you keep your interviewing skills sharp, and make sure you build strong connections, and just network day to day, and leverage your specific network for any potential opportunities that you may be into, especially if something like this were to happen. So please just make sure, look out for yourselves. This is not really a really good time. No one's really going to talk about how it's not a good time. No one's going to want to be scared, but I'm just speaking out loud. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are. And additionally, like I said before, we do provide career services, especially in these hard times. So resumes, cover letters, mock interviews, and LinkedIn optimization, all tools that you can use to get yourself a high paying job and to get yourself safe in this rough economic environment. So make sure to check that out. Talk to you guys later.